San Francisco. There's this really cliche quote on Instagram that reads, "If a city attracts you, it means a part of your story is already written there." Yeah, I know. It's cliche, but cliches are cliches for a reason, and I've always felt drawn to this city. I've always had a gut feeling about it, and perhaps it's because of all the TV shows and movies I used to watch growing up. Star Trek The Voyage Home, Mythbusters, Monk, The Planet of the Apes, the inspiration for Finding Dory. I feel that San Francisco is cool, but it's not a New York type of cool. It's not cool in the way that it's so popular, the same way New York is. Everyone loves New York, but it takes someone different to love San Francisco. This is my first solo trip, and a few months ago when I wrote down the goal of traveling to San Francisco, it was a far-fetched idea. I thought I would have to start with smaller trips, so I'm so excited that this is my first trip. So come with me for exploring the city. Hey everyone, so we just arrived at the airport. It's super busy. I'm actually a little bit late as well, so it kind of sucks. Yeah, I kind of imagined I'd had more time to do this, but I'm very late. I'm looking for my gate. It's in C section, which apparently is, you have to take a train there, so I might get a coffee first. Alright guys, I just got a prep. I can't lie, this is not how I imagined it. I imagined things would be going a lot more smoothly. Imagine like I was gonna sit down somewhere and okay, that's much better. So I found a more quieter place. So yeah, this is it. I'm heading to San Francisco. I got some prep. I got a veggie roll. If you know about the veggie rolls, they're very good. I was just gonna say I was hoping that it wasn't gonna be this stressful. This wasn't how I imagined it. I imagined it like I was gonna find somewhere quiet and I was gonna do some work on my laptop, but I'm a bit late for that. So. Alright, and this right here is my boarding pass. I woke up at around 6 o'clock. I ended up waking up 6:30. We came here by the car. It was dark outside it's earlier. So because my plane ticket was really cheap, I had already allocated seat. So they've already allocated me a seat and it's right at the back and it's in the middle of the plane. And it's not like on the aisle on the window, so it's like in between two people. Should be okay though. I can't complain. I didn't have to, I got it really cheap. So I'm in Terminal 5 of Heathrow Airport, which in my opinion is one of the best airports in the world. It's quieter down here, but it was very busy upstairs. I always love it when there's a train to get to our aeroplane. I think that's so cool. C52 to C66. Okay, so that's a much better view of the terminal that I just came from. Hi guys, I don't know if you can see behind me, but that is actually my gate and that is actually the plane, and I'm just about to board now, so I'm gonna board. So yeah, I will see you in San Francisco. And it is a double-decker plane, as you can see.
The attention devices must be held securely or placed into a pocket.
So we just cleared customs, so we're in San Francisco now, and now I need to look for the BART train. So yeah, there's a train system called BART which takes you from the airport to like the main city. So I'm gonna try and find that.
This is a yellow line train to. The doors are closing. Please stand clear of.
Alright people, there's a bit of a walk to my hotel. I'm just at a street, but I think I'll be able to manage to find my way around. You know when you go into one of those hotels by the seaside and they got that seaside perfume? That's exactly what it smells like now. It smells really nice and seasidey, and everything just looks beautiful as well. Like, look at it. There's people drinking coffee there and stuff. It's beautiful, man. I'm loving it already. Alright everyone, this is it. This is the hostel that I'm staying at. It's on a hill. I don't know if you can see it here, but one thing they say about San Francisco is it's very hilly. So I'm gonna go in there now. So I like the vibe. I hope it's very San Francisco-y. Is that, yeah? This one's mine. So I have this really cool window seat at the hostel. That's pretty cool. See? It's like this. And they have a kitchen here which is really neat, so you can cook your own food. Hey guys, so I wasn't even gonna vlog. I was just gonna go for a meal and have a walk, but this place that I walked past and it said like the first Philly cheesesteak they done in California, and I just had it. It was so good, guys. Genuinely, that was some good stuff, bro. The guy was in the back like working so hard, man, and I said to him, yo, like, this is really good, and he was super nice as well. So shout out to this place. Good morning everyone, it's currently about 6:30 a.m. and obviously it's very dark here in San Francisco. I'm trying to take advantage of my jet lag. Now obviously I woke up early this morning, like 2 a.m. local time, 3 a.m. local time, because the time in UK is a lot later on in the day. But yeah, that actually works really great for me because I wanted to do a sunrise hike near the Golden Gate Bridge this morning. Also, I still hadn't done my personal statement, so this morning I was in my in the hostel. I was in my bed. I put the curtain and I just had the light on, and I was on my computer just trying to send the email to my professor to ask him to reference it. So I got that out the way, and I also like done a few things like downloading the Uber app and, you know, added my credit card to that, and I actually went to the ATM machine in our hostel as well. As for the hostel is actually really cool. It has this really nice, quirky, unique vibe to it. It definitely has that kind of like artsy, quirky type of vibe to it. But yeah, this is San Francisco. Look at the hills. You can just see everything is hilly, everything is beautiful. I'm going now currently to get some breakfast, and then after that I will see you at the Golden Gate Bridge. So when I was younger, we used to travel to America a lot as a family, and we used to go to IHOP a lot. So it was nice for me to go back there, and it was really nice, man. The coffee, it just hit the spot, you know. It was like it's just like classic diner coffee, but it just hit the spot, you know, because you know I've been up for so long in the morning, and they had the blueberry syrup, and they actually discontinued that. So I was so happy that they had the blueberry syrup, because that was my favorite one when I was a child. Anyway, this is Alcatraz, and we are gonna walk to the Golden Gate Bridge. I'm currently at the Fisherman's Wharf area. As you can see, it's sunrise, and everything just looks beautiful. That's Alcatraz. That's a prison island, by the way. And we're just gonna walk down that way by the pier. That's Alcatraz Island. I'm so glad I was here at sunrise. I'm so glad I woke up early. Okay, so now we're in Fisherman's Wharf. You can see the Coit Tower in the back. It's obviously on a hill. And this is like a famous sourdough place, because apparently this is the first place that invented sourdough. But I always said I find that unbelievable, because wasn't sourdough just bread, and wasn't bread always invented? And that right there is the sign for Fisherman's Wharf. So we are in Fisherman's Wharf now. So apparently this right here is a famous chocolate museum. Sorry, not like a factory that shut down. It's just there. And there's also this really big hill like here, and this is also one of the driverless cars. There's no one driving that car. Yeah, so it's like it was a chocolate factory, but now it's like a museum or like a tourist attraction. It kind of reminds me of Willy Wonka's chocolate factory. All right, ladies and gents, it isn't the best view, and it's not going to be the last view, but this is our first view of the Golden Gate Bridge. There are some people who literally just jumped into the ocean, and there's some more there as well. I don't know if you can see it, but you see that bit there? I think that's called South Solido, and apparently they have like floating houses there. They do like a few tours there as well. Alright then, ladies and gents, there it is, the Golden Gate Bridge. So imagine I thought I was almost there, and then I just got to the top of the hill, and look how much more I had to go. Oh my god. And that over there is the Palace of Fine Arts, that little dome. Guys, I won't lie to you, I have a long way to go till I get to the bridge. This morning in the IHOP, there was someone sitting by the bar, not the bar, sorry, but the single, oh yeah, the bar. And like there was the waiter. There was only one waiter because it was quiet, and they were like talking, but it just reminded me of those, like, you know, like in the movies. Like, I know this might sound like such a silly thing, but you know when they're like sitting there and they're having a conversation. I don't know, I thought it was cool. I thought it was very cool. It's very like that experience. Sorry, but you know what I'm trying to say? You know when you go into like a diner or like a breakfast place, and there's someone like talking on the bar, and they're talking to like the waiter or something, and they're just like having a conversation as if they know each other. I thought that was cool. I thought that was nice. I don't know, whatever. But yeah, it was cool. It was cool. Alright everyone, so we reached the Palace of Fine Arts. I'll come back to that, but we still got a way to go. So those are the Presidio tunnels, I believe. I don't know, but they're tunnels. And it's almost at the Golden Gate Bridge. The Golden Gate Bridge is just at that. But yeah, everything just looks beautiful. Like the area next to me is like all green and lush, and it's just kind of like it's nice because you have the green and then you have like the blue of the ocean. So it's pretty cool and everything's just nice. I'm just walking now. There's lots of joggers, lots of cyclists, but the sun is just there and everything's just beautiful, man. Let me just show you, because I'm not filming it because I'm trying to enjoy it as well. I can't be vlogging every 5 seconds. Like the color contrast is just so beautiful. And then obviously you have the bridge now there as well. Guys, I genuinely don't believe I'm doing it justice. It's just so beautiful. The colors and everything, the way they just contrast. I actually just saw someone and I asked him to take a photo of me. That's the only thing when you're solo traveling, you have no one to take photos with you. But yeah, man, look at that. Even that there's nothing there, but it's just beautiful. It's just beautiful. And there's a paraglider just there as well. I don't know if you can see it. And that's the driverless car. Watch. No one drives that car. Nobody. This morning when I was walking to IHOP, I saw like 5 of them all coming out. Like I think I don't know, are they coming out of the warehouse? But they were like all in successively, like together, and they were like rolling out, you know, like the Autobots or something. It was cool. Guys, I'm telling you, the videos I'm taking do not do it justice, man. Alright, ladies and gents, as you can see, we're a lot closer now. There's a coffee shop right over on that hill there. I'm gonna rest in there for a little bit. But yeah, man, just like even without the bridge, the view itself is just beautiful. And it doesn't show up well on the camera, but there are like these, on that hill over there, there's like these like buildings that kind of break up the green. And it just looks so cool. It's so interesting to see like the houses like plodded in the green, you know? Sorry, my camera just unfocused for a little bit there, but yeah. And you can actually see the San Francisco skyline now. I walked from like all the way over there. But yeah. Alright, well, this is probably one of the best places to be standing. There's a pier right there that goes off there. Some people are actually fishing. And yeah, the Golden Gate Bridge, everyone. You know guys, I would apologize for the amount of videos, but I am not sorry at all. I am not sorry at all. San Francisco, everybody. So I think I might wait here for 1 or 2 minutes and see if someone is kind enough to take a picture of me or ask if someone walks by. I probably have 1,000 videos now, but I'll sort it out later. Also, a big wave just splashed me. It's like a big ass wave just came. I'm actually meant to be going to the top bit here, but there's no way to access it, so I think I actually have to walk back. So yeah, I'll walk back, but yeah. I also need to, I also asked like, in total probably about 6 different people to take photos of me, obviously at different points. So yeah. Okay, so I found this trail and it's got much nicer views, or different views rather. Guys, even the ocean, it just looks so beautiful, man. The shade of blue, just awesome. Alright everyone, so this is the Golden Gate Bridge and there's this coffee shop here that I wanted to go to. It has a really good view. Yeah, we're by the Welcome Centre as well. Alright, so since there's no one in here and it is a lot brighter now, I thought I'd give you a little tour of my hostel. So as you can see, there's 4 beds in there and this one right here is mine. This morning I literally had this curtain drawn and I was literally just in here with the light on and I was just doing that personal statement, and also like other things like you know, the Uber, just putting my credit card in. We also have this really amazing window which I just love, by the way. It has a kind of like place where you can sit down and it has a cool view of the street. So you have these kind of like, I don't know, New York type apartments here, and you have, I think that's, I don't know what that's called, but I remember it's like a landmark, and you have the kind of like buildings in the distance. And it's a lot visible now, but you can actually see the Bay Bridge from here. That is not the Golden Gate Bridge, that's the Bay Bridge. It's a different bridge. It connects San Francisco to Oakland. It's just as cool as the Golden Gate Bridge, just not as iconic, if you like. And unfortunately this window is very foggy, but you can see we also have one of those New York type ladder things. You can see the other hostel there has that same seating, and you can see some of the skyline in the background, and as you can see, it's on a hill. Everything here in San Francisco is very hilly, so you can see it kind of going up and down already. So yeah, this is my hostel and it's pretty cool. But yeah, I wasn't expecting the window, so I'm super thrilled about that. And yeah, as I was saying, it is a little bit hard just in terms of like, because I literally don't have a cupboard. This is so I have to use this one down here, which has a padlock. But it's like, it's hard when you want to like change your clothes, because you have to get everything out and you have to put it here, and like right now there's no place for my jacket as well. But that's the only thing, but I can't complain. It was super cheap coming. So far I've met 2 guys. I've literally just met someone here. I've met someone here, and then yesterday I met, he's from Taiwan, and the other guy I met the other day is from France. So yeah, hopefully we meet new people as well. Hello everyone, so we made a new friend today.
What's up, guys?
So we're at Fisherman's Wharf, and we're going to get something to eat at the moment. You want to say your name, why you're in, how long you're in San Fran, what you're doing?
Nice meeting you guys. My name is Don. I'm in San Francisco to break it into the startup scene, and I met with this wonderful guy, Jay Rocker.
So we're just at, I would say, a grocery store, but I'd say it's a bit more boutique than that. I'd say it's a bit more fancy. I just needed to get some eggs. As you guys know, there's a place that we can cook eggs, so I'm gonna get some eggs and maybe some kale. I just want to say everyone in San Francisco is really nice. we were just making comments, and then he was like one of the workers, and he just came and spoke to us, and we just had a nice interaction. I felt like he was really friendly. You know?
It was.
It's good energy.
He was. And did you see when I spoke to this lady, this old lady, about the baguette? She spoke to me for like 5 minutes.
Yeah, exactly.
She was so happy.
Everyone is friendly here, so that's cool. Hey guys, I'm still feeling a little bit hungry after just that burger today and that little bit of fries, so I am gonna go and get something to eat. I'm gonna go back to that sub place that I had yesterday, just because I know that if I don't eat enough, I'm not gonna be able to fall asleep, and I don't want to ruin tomorrow. Good morning everyone, it's currently just past 8. I had a breakfast in the hostel social room today and it's pretty cool. I thought today we'd go for a little walk just to get some sunlight and explore a little bit as well. And after that I'm going to do some writing in a nice cafe. I have one in mind, but I might see something else. I have my different backpack with me today. Yeah, hopefully I show you guys some nice stuff. I've had a good morning so far. I meditated, wrote down some things I'm grateful for. I just had a wonderful morning. I had a meal with someone I met in the hostel yesterday and I saw him this morning. And so yeah, that was one of my goals as well, to meet new people. Oh my God, look at this. It's up, guys. That's the hostel there, the green. So, oh wow. And yeah, on my walk, I'll just try and show you some interesting parts of San Francisco around the Coit Tower and the Pier 39 and the Ferry Tower. That's where we're exploring today. Everyone's just been really nice, so. The guy who made the Philly cheesesteaks in the back, I saw him the second day. He's like the cook. And I saw him, he saw me and he smiled at me. And then when I left, I said, hey man, this is really good. And he seemed so pleased and happy, because when I saw him I was like, this guy's working really hard. And obviously I've been a waiter and waitering's hard enough, and I know the cooks work a lot harder, so I was like, thank you. And he seemed really happy. So it appears this area is very residential, but look at the cars just here. I don't know if you can tell, but it's like everything is so sideways because I'm literally going uphill. But look at the houses, man, they're so beautiful, and the neighborhoods as well. Alright guys, so check out this view. Look how high up we are, but look what's in the background. The Golden Gate Bridge. That's awesome. Alright ladies and gents, we are at the base of the Coit Tower. So I'm not saying that right, but the thing I just showed you. And this is the Bay Bridge. This connects San Francisco to Oakland. And it's not just that bit, it's actually, there's a little more, and that bit there is Treasure Island. And yeah, everything just looks so beautiful. Just the way, like, even like the mist and just the way the sun hits everything, and the beiges, and everything just looks beautiful. So it looks like the entrance to the tower is closed, but that's okay with me. This view has already been so beautiful. I was not expecting to see this morning. And there's a more clearer shot of Alcatraz Island than there was yesterday. This is exactly how I imagine California. Just, it's like the hills, and it's like they're not white, they're kind of like beige, and all the houses, they're like boxes, you know, like from here they look like boxes. And it's a city, but it's hilly, and it has all these greens in it, and it's by the ocean, and it is just so beautiful. Maybe I can put it into better words, but come on man, how lucky am I to be here, man? It's incredible. So yeah, I'm by that pointy tower thing, and there's all these staircases that just go all the way down. Yeah, that's one of the things San Francisco is famous for, because it's so steep. Like this area here, they have like lots of these hidden staircases, they call them. So I guess that's one of them. Yeah, so this is where we just walked around. So that's the tower, and this is called Pioneer Park, I believe. And yeah, it's beautiful. Just when I thought I couldn't outdo yesterday within like the first 20 minutes of the day. Alright guys, so I don't know if you can see just in the street behind me, but this street is actually Lombard Street, and I'm gonna zoom in a sec. But you see, it's a bit shaded, but you see just at the top of the hill, that's the like Wiggly what's it called? Wiggly Street, the most crookedest road in the world. It's like one of the attractions. I'll probably go and see it there as well, but I just didn't realize this was Lombard Street already. It's a really long street, obviously, and it's only that section. And yeah, man, look at these houses. A few years back, if I was to walk down here, I'd probably say to like myself or someone who I was with, you know, one day I want to live in one of these houses. But I'm not even thinking along those lines, you know. I'm just thinking like, bro, I'm just so happy to be here. I'm just so happy that I'm here. And I guess that's a good thing, you know. And of course, I'm not saying that I don't want it if it comes. That'd be great, but I'm not thinking that, you know. I feel like that's heathen. I don't know. Neighborhood and then just city skyline. It's beautiful. And there's like ordinary people around. You see people walking their dogs. You see there was a nursery. I saw a school. I see a lot of cleaners as well. Cleaners going into these houses as well to probably clean them up and stuff. And yeah, there's just like a baseball court here. And so yeah, Lombard Street. Alright everyone, first session right and done. Even though I couldn't get a seat inside, I was still quite relaxed out here, so that's pretty good. Quick pit stop at the hostel. This is one of the shared bathrooms. I was in here brushing my teeth in the morning, and behind me is a shower. Also, I feel like the fit did not get as much love as it should do. Like, yeah, I just wanted to show off the fit basically because I thought it looked cool. I really love how our dorm has a nice window with this little seat and with this amazing view. I've had an outfit change. I'm gonna head over to the Union Square area, or at least I'm heading in that direction. There was a guy who was in this bunk here, and he just left now. He's checking out, and he's actually going to Yosemite. So that's pretty cool. He's from New Zealand, but he's living in New York now. That's cool. I believe we are walking through Chinatown at the moment. I read somewhere that the Chinatown in San Francisco is like the oldest in the world or something like that, like the most original. Okay, so the road I'm about to cross is always like photographed and put on Instagram and places like that. So I'm just gonna walk across and show you, but there are lots of cars, so I'm a bit scared. Okay. It goes all the way down. Yeah, I always see that one in the on like Instagram and stuff. It has the Bay Bridge at the very end, and the road itself is very like steep. So like on the other side, it goes up higher, and also the cable carts, they run along there as well. We've reached the end of Chinatown. It was super big, and we're entering Union Square now. Like there was a lot of like upmarket art galleries and upmarket shops as well. We don't have that in the UK, like at least the Chinatown in London. So that was pretty cool, pretty interesting. And that of course was the iconic San Francisco cable cart. Cable cart? Not cable cart. I don't know. I think cable cart, yeah. You can actually ride them. I think I'm okay just to observe them though, for me personally. Alright ladies and gentlemen, Union Square. This is also Macy's. It's like a big department store. Think of House of Fraser, I believe, for us in the UK. Alright, well, I guess that's it then. Union Square is just a square after all. So, yeah. I believe this is where one of the major train stations is. But compared to this morning, for me, it is a little bit underwhelming. But that's okay. I'm not like upset or anything. But so one thing I have noticed is that all these green boxes, I know it's something to do with electrics. They're all like painted and it looks beautiful. So one thing I need to do is stop tipping as if I'm ISO speed. I had a burger just now and it was okay, but it was like $17, and then when you add the tax it was like $18 almost, and $18 in pounds is like £12, so it's quite a lot of money. And it's like, the burger was okay, but I'd say it's a lot for £12. Yeah, I put a tip to put some money in the jar, which I'm not saying is a bad thing, but then like, that was like my whole 20 gone. And then the other day when I was in the coffee shop by Golden Gate Bridge, I bought a coffee and I must have tipped like $5 in cash, which is fine if you want to do that, but that's a lot of money, especially for a coffee. So yeah, I think I just need to like, because I think I got too excited. I was so happy and like I'm just so excited, and it's like when I do it, it's fine if you actually want to do it, but when I did it I was like, oh wait, what did I just do? So I just need to like calm down a bit. But anyway, like I said, we're now heading to the Ferry Tower, I believe it's called. Alright then everybody, here we are. And look at the little tram thing going by, that's cool. And we also have the Bay Bridge over here, which is what we could see earlier on today, and also from our window as well. This one was literally just doing the thing where it turns and it does a that's cool. So if I understand it correctly, this place used to be the ferry terminal. Obviously, because San Francisco is by the bay, it can there's lots of ferries that go everywhere. But now they use it for, like, they converted it to like this market, and I think everything here is like an independent business as well. So these hats look really cool. Unfortunately, I do not wear hats. Alright everybody, remember the Bay Bridge I showed you this morning? And that is Treasure Island, but it doesn't end there. It goes all the way to Oakland at the back. See that one there? So there's another section to the bridge. You can see the cars moving on it. So behind me over there you have what looks like a port, a ferry or something like that. And there's a ferry in the back somewhere. And they also have this giant whale thing, but I don't know why it's making frog sounds. And that sounds like electricity, so I'm not sure what that's about, unless there's something I don't know. Yeah, hopefully we're gonna do the whale watching tour as well. I must say, I do love the Golden Gate Bridge. I think it's very iconic. But objectively speaking, I do actually think the Bay Bridge has, like, it's not as famous. Like, I've never even heard of it before I came here. But I'd say the Bay Bridge is pretty impressive too. Alright everyone, just walking down this long pier at the moment. I'd say I've recovered from the bad burger experience, or the expensive burger experience rather. Can't ask for more, can I? That brings us to the end of our first vlog in San Francisco. Don't worry, there'll be much more, but I'm going to divide it into a different vlog. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for being a part of this initial journey. It's been amazing, and I feel like so privileged. I feel so privileged to be here. I feel so lucky. I feel amazing, and I'm actually writing down my itinerary for the next couple of days, because I didn't actually get around to doing it in the end. And there's so much that I want to do, there's so much I want to see, and I'm here for quite a good amount of time, but it seems like there's still so much to do, there's still so much I want to do. So thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Look at this, man. This is my little, well, not mine, but everyone's little thing. But yeah.